Porsche wants you to think that the Taycan Cross Turismo is a crossover. It's mechanically identical to the Taycan sedan, but has a higher ride height, some added body cladding, and a button on its central touchscreen that says, gravel, which should make you think it's rugged. Thing is, it's a wagon. Like those from Subaru and Volvo, it uses the ride height and other random tough bits to make you think it has massive off-road chops. Just one way to trick a picky eater into having their vegetables. While the Cross Turismo is better for a gravel driveway or a dirt road than the regular car, you aren't going to be fording a river here. This Taycan Turbo was still on performance tires that would scream if you left tarmac for an extended period of time. Load error like the regular Taycan, there are a number of different powertrains. All Cross Turismos will be all-wheel drive. The Taycan 4 Cross Turismo using the rear motor from the base Taycan along with the Taycan 4S's front motor to make 469 horsepower, a unique configuration in the lineup. The 4S, Turbo, and Turbo S are the same as the sedan, which means they have a maximum of 562, 670, and 750 horsepower, respectively. Range hasn't been officially confirmed, but expected to receive similar rating to the sedans, which puts it around 220 miles when looking at the EPA estimates. It's not the best, but also not the worst you can get, and likely to go further in the real world. What that means is this is a slightly higher Taycan with a bit more rear luggage space. It drives essentially identically to the sedan, and that longer roof makes it look even better, a modern spaceship of a wagon. Inside, it's the same as the regular Taycan, which means there's a sea of touchscreens that are simultaneously simple and infuriating to operate. The difference inside is at the back, where rear seat passengers get a bit more headroom. Not that you'll be riding in the back. You're going to want to drive. It's truly a special thing. And quick. The Turbo isn't the quickest version of the Taycan, but it's still quick enough with launch control to make you think that your brains are going to fly out of your ears. The first launch is truly mind-boggling. The sheer shock of a thing this heavy hitting 60 in 3 seconds will sit with you for far longer than it should. There's no other way to say it. This is a 2.5-ton wagon. But that weight is low in the chassis, thanks to the flat arrangement of the battery packs. The low center of gravity, air suspension, and clever tuning allows the 5,000+ pound Taycan to corner unlike any other EV. The steering is, obviously, electric, and while it's not as communicative as the electric systems in Porsche's sports cars, it still provides a good idea of what's happening with the front wheels. Even driven mildly quickly on back roads, the Cross Turismo will dart right in on corner entry and rock it out with a touch of the throttle. No drama whatsoever. The different drive modes change that character too, with Sport and Sport Plus using first gear in the Taycan's rear gearbox to give outrageous acceleration while also adding some synthetic sound to make you think you're driving some sort of futuristic George Jetson engineered machine. In Sport Plus, that sound can give a weird illusion of an engine being stuck around 5,000 revolutions per minute, like you're just driving around just shy of redline all day because you can. There's also the gravel icon on the center touchscreen. A press raises the ride height to its maximum, and it's supposed to be useful for muddy or gravel roads, but not for actual off-roading. Because our test car was on performance tires, it was best used in lieu of a front axle lift for entering and exiting driveways and parking lots and as a way to ensure the tallest speed bumps didn't stand a chance of damaging the underside. The least expensive model, the Taycan 4, starts at $90,900, with the 4S starting at $110,300. If you want to go really quick, the Taycan Turbo starts at $153,500 and the Turbo S is $187,600. Of course, none of them will be that price as soon as you start adding options. For a little more money, you get an even better looking car with the same range, the same performance, and more room inside. Plus it comes standard with a bike rack mount, perfect for getting out of the city on the weekends and exploring. Just as long as the trail you're going to doesn't get too rough.